We've got another save room coming up very shortly. Obviously, I said take 2 health items, try and avoid Nemesis. But there are also some generic zombies around close by. So you also need your lockpick as well, by the way. I'm a little bit angry with how much gunpowder ray I've got. I would like some gunpowder B, please, to make C. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. He's already after us. And I tell you what, I'm glad I can avoid him here, I really am, because after that humongous battle with him, where he took 4 herbs off us, 4 health items. Our health isn't as high as it could be, and there are dogs and hunters in the next part of the game. You've got to be quite careful. Phew. It's exhausting, isn't it? But thankfully it doesn't follow you through here, so just relax. And it's at this stage of the game where you really start to accelerate through. I loved how that guy then just fell. He tried to fall forward because he was on the stairs, he didn't. Did a little dance and then fell backwards. Right, so we've got some generic rounds there. Right, Jill, I'm trying to get that cup. Friggin' hell, don't make me fucking angry, bro. Wouldn't like me when I'm angry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Incredible Sulk. Goodness gracious, I've got 30 grenade rounds here. Right, so we've got the perk key, that's going to be discarded as soon as we use it. Don't you worry about that. Lockpick back in the box. Like I said, there are hunters and dogs. So how many shotgun shells have I got? I've got tons. So forget about the handgun for now. Lockpick back in the box. 2 health items. Yeah. Put the magnum bullets back. And I'd even say save the acid rounds that we've got as well, because obviously they're pretty brutal against Nemesis. We've also got the flame rounds, so I reckon we're looking pretty good there. Let's go through the park. But it ain't no walk in the park. Oh no, it isn't. Oh. Now that is very interesting, guys. When I completed this game last week on hard mode, there were hunters there. Now there are little snakes/worms, so I'm kind of glad, but that means that the hunters will most certainly spawn elsewhere. It always makes me a little bit nervous on this game, or any Resident Evil, except the second one, travelling without my handgun. Because it means that I'm using quite substantial weaponry on quite easy enemies that I could be using the handgun against, basically. Ah, right, okay. That took me by surprise. Good thing about the hunters on this game, with the grenade rounds, they don't have an invincibility frame as far as I'm aware. Oh, you sod. Smashed it. In the end. Now, last time I completed the game, there were dogs here. Park key. And a little memo for your good selves, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to want to travel down here, believe me, because this guy has got some magnum bullets on him. Park key does not open that door. Pretty happy I wasn't knocked onto caution by these hunters. Although around about the park area, a lot of enemies do regenerate themselves. Well, a few do anyway. Let's check what's up here now. I think it might have spawned some zombies. No worries if it has. Oh no, the little worms are here still. Any health up here? No. I've done with some, to be perfectly honest. No sweat. I think there's herbs here. There are, 3 of them. What we want is that 2 of the black discs at the top right, and then at the bottom 2 white discs. You've got basically 6 goals to do this. 6 moves, if you will. I got the moves like Jill, and I fucked it up because I'm a moron. Pisses me off. So my least favourite part of this game are the puzzles. The puzzles on this game annoy me. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. It's not going to work now. I know it's not. All the puzzles have taken as long as possible for me to do so far. The little ones, which I've not had help from a Microsoft document with. Didn't mean to do that again. Woohoo! That will drain the water. What I'm going to do now combine these green herbs, but I'm gonna just keep this green herb on its own unless I have to find another item. Then I'll combine it to a triple herb. I say that because there's a red herb in the box, you see, so I'd rather use that single green herb on the red, if I can. No point in letting that red go to waste if I can avoid it. Spiders down here, is it? Uh-oh. Something that's coming very soon. Very soon. Very irritating. Ladies and gentlemen. I like this part of the game, it's good fun. Oh, what was that? Was that an invincibility frame, my friend? I cannot believe it. And there might be herbs here. There are indeed. Oh, for goodness sake, man. Well, it's going to take a little bit of backtracking, but invincibility frame again though. I'm not going to get those red herbs yet because I'm not just going to get loads of red herbs on their own that I can't use. Goodness me, it's good fun blasting those guys away. Right, part key, no longer need it, discard it, yes. Right, now in here, this is the main rebuilding building. The rebuilding building. Goodness gracious, what am I talking about? Because you've got that there. You need to get your lighter out at this point, which is pretty bizarre because you've not needed it up until this stage of the game. So get your lighter out, get ready to use that crowbar looking implement. Notice that there was gunpowder there. Gonna make some grenade rounds, I think. There's the red herbs outside, obviously. I've got 6 magnum bullets there. Combine it with the ones I have there, so I'm very strong now. And obviously, there's no point in making handgun bullets right now. It's too late in the day for that. I need bigger ammunition. And I've just noticed that I've forgotten the lighter. Well, it's the 30th of December 2013, and I tell you what, it hasn't been a cold winter at all, in my opinion. And I ain't complaining, believe you me. I reckon in the past, though, it used to be that winter was November, December, January, February. Now I'd say November and even parts of December are more autumnal, really. And winter extends into March and April, is what I'd say. It's a little bit later than it used to be. Overall, I'd say February is the coldest month. Whew, it was a cold last year, I tell you now. Just started the job that I'm doing now at the time, and it was brutal. Very windy as well, and it was snowing for weeks on end. Not a big fan of the snow, ladies and gentlemen. The Christmas period ends just in time before I get frustrated. You know what I mean? If it lasted any longer, I'd be at my wit's end. I really would. You know, all the advertisements and the build-up and whatnot, and the stress of having to buy shit. And then if you've got grandparents pretending to look happy when you get that new Woolly sweater. Now C&B makes acid rounds, doesn't it? Certainly does. So I think I'm going to leave that there. And create 10 more acid rounds. Some people will be surprised I'm not trying to make more magnum bullets or flame rounds or whatnot, but acid rounds are good.